first open mic you went to? What was that? I don't think we've ever actually talked about that on here.
It was at the Comedy Cabaret in Northeast Philadelphia, where I met the young Ryan Foster and Dan Madden.
Were they still doing heroin at that time?
I think that they were, and they still are, most likely.
Well, I think Ryan Foster was probably still an apprentice at that point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just an apprentice doing some coke and some heroin and some women.
Yeah.
And as he does.
And what was Dan Madden doing?
Oh, who
Same
knows?
thing.
Yeah, we barely clocked him for a while because he just you didn't know if he was somebody's son that was just waiting there for somebody to pick him up and send him off to that weird school that he goes to, or if he's participating.
You were going to see him on a wanted poster outside of a Walmart somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I met both those guys there, and I think the first couple times I went just to watch. Because I was too afraid to go up. Yeah. And then you go and you watch some of these guys, and there's nobody there. It's like 10 or 15 comedians, no audience. But then you start to watch some of them go up, and they say the most batshit crazy stuff you've ever heard in your life, and you go, all right, I could do better than that guy. Yeah. And then, that's the first. I can't even remember the exact first time. Like I did it once in college before, which I kind of consider the first time ever, but then like a true open mic where no friends were out, no family, like you don't know anybody there. It was at the Comedy Cabaret, I'm pretty sure, and I like 3 minutes flies by. You feel like you black out, and I can't even remember if it went well. I think I got like one laugh, and that was enough to make me feel like, whew, all right, I got through it. You
got that one down, and then we're going back for some more. Yeah.
What about you?
My first one was, my whole problem was, it was at Punchline in Philly. My whole problem was that I didn't have the balls to go to a bar in Fishtown or something and sign up in person, wait in person, watch all of the cliques and people that know each other hang around, sit amongst them, and then go up in between. I felt like I was intruding. So Punchline, when they opened 2017, they opened with Dave Chappelle was there the first weekend, and I went and saw that show, and that was at the end of the summer. November comes around, they do their first open mic. I sign up online because you could email in, and then they would make a list. I got on the list, so I was like, oh, fuck, I emailed them. They put me on there. I can't no-show because they would remember that. Yeah. So I show up, and I actually do it. It was 4-minute sets. I was all over the place. It was November. It was football season. I was talking about some football stuff. I was talking about how terrorists would never bomb the Comcast Center in Philadelphia or something like that. So it was real family-friendly style humor. Yeah. And got like maybe a chuckle out of a guy making a bomb in the bathroom or something. But other than that, didn't go so well. However, I felt really good after because I was like, fuck, I got through that and I didn't die. I vaguely remember what I didn't blank. Like a lot of worse things could have happened.
That's true. Like in the beginning, you're so worried about forgetting the no material that you have like one joke in mind. Yeah. And you're so worried about forgetting that if you don't, and if you just like get through it, you realize like, okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Exactly. Until you have genuinely your first. Yeah. I feel like in the very first time anybody tries comedy, you're running off so much adrenaline. Yeah. That it kind like. It's obviously bad, but because you're hopped up on so much adrenaline, you don't notice that it's so bad. Like everyone, like the first bomb that you ever have is way different than that very first time. I feel like a lot of times people's first time goes okay. Yeah. And then they like maybe the next time after it's like the most horrific experience because you think. Yeah.
Like, this is so easy. Yeah. It's like you go out and get a couple birdies in a game of golf, and you're like, why do people hate this sport so much?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Then you go right out. The next night I was at Helium, too. I signed up in person and got on. So my first 2 times, Monday, Punchline, Tuesday at Helium. Yeah. I'm like, wow, these are great open mics that have audiences there. You're in an actual club. Like, this is great. And then it was just fucking downhill from there.
You go, oh shit, this kind of sucks.
This kind of blows. Then you end up in a empty bar in South Philly somewhere on like a Wednesday
5 years
night.
Later.
Yeah, and